Okay, so I just got a request for wait, how do you work out NoodleTools? Or how do you cite a source in NoodleTools? So I just want to make sure that we've got this. So under the home page, under citing, we have NoodleTools. So click on that. That's one of the two ways I'm going to allow for you to get there. Because otherwise you're going to have trouble logging in. So the other option is to go to Google, go to Drive, and then I'm going to move this over just a wee bit and open this, expand this. The other option is you go here and you can scroll down until you see NoodleTools. There you go. So those are the two options you've got. I don't care which one you use. I just think the home page is probably a little bit simpler, but that's just me. So let's say you've created your project. I'm going to open, actually I'm just going to open a project. I'm trying not to make it an overwhelming project. Remember that you have your research question here, you have your works cited here. So we're going to open the works cited. And then you have this drop-down menu, and these are all the options you have, so you have to decide what kind of source you're going to have. In this case, we're using, tomorrow what you have due are reference articles, are basically, so for ABC-CLIO or Encyclopedia Britannica, those are the recommended resources. So choose database and create the citation. And now it's going to ask you for a bunch of decisions. So I'm continuing with my example from class the other day. So I'm looking for Louis the 16th. I think, there we go. Okay. And I'm going to choose from world history, the modern era. And I'm going to choose the main biographical article. There we go. Okay, so this is really none of those things. This is not a periodical. It is a reference source. Remember, we're in the wonder or exploring phase, and we use a lot of reference resources when we're here. So we're going to click on reference source, right? What is the name of our database? Well, first we want to make sure it's not originally published in print. This is really an e-reference source. So we're going to choose Born Digital, and our database is ABC-CLIO. Good. And this is the date of today. The date of publication, I can tell you at the bottom is going to say 2016, right there. Notice how it's saying how to cite it, but I'm actually going to have you guys do it this way. The URL is tricky. We don't want the full URL. We only want for databases. For websites, you'll do this differently, but for databases, we're only choosing the root URL. So basically where the .com ends. So that's your URL. We have no author information. For the article entry, we have Louis the 16th. And we have no page numbers. And again, we have no author, no contributor, none of that stuff. This is an encyclopedia entry. The title of the encyclopedia is right here, World History, the Modern Era. Helps to spell history right. There we go. There is no addition. We're not going to do an annotation for this. Well, this is where you would write, you could write your annotation. You have a lot of options, but I think you guys are using note cards for this. And then we click submit. And our article is right, our citation is right here.